Hey everyone, welcome back to Data Sciency. In today's video, we're diving into something exciting, the new task feature from ChatGPT. So whether you're a business professional, student, or just someone looking to streamline their daily life, this feature can make a huge difference. So let's get right into it. Now here you can see that ChatGPT can now handle reminders and to-dos. So the AI chatbot can now set the reminders and perform the recurring actions, means those actions that are repetitive or like the alarms or something like that. So here it's the reminders and to do list. So here OpenAI is launching. So the feature is actually in the beta phase and it's called tasks. So what it does, so it lets users schedule future actions and reminders. And this feature is rolling out to the plus users, team users, and also the pro users. And they say starting today. So they are in an attempt to make the chatbot into something closer to a traditional digital assistant. Like, for example, if you think of Google Assistant or Siri, but with ChatGPT's more advanced language capabilities. So, how task feature works? So, it works by letting users tell ChatGPT what they need and when they need it done. For example, if you want a daily weather report at 7 a.m., or even a reminder about your passport expiration. I mean, some people do need that. Like, when is your passport going to expire so that you can renew it? Because we are humans and we do forget this stuff. Or, for example, even a knock knock joke to tell your kids before bedtime. So, ChatGPT can now handle all those tasks through scheduled one time or recurring. Means you can make this task as one time task or you can make it as repetitive also. So to use this feature, subscribers they actually need to select the 4o, the GPT 4o model with scheduled tasks in ChatGPT's model picker. So from there, it's as simple as typing out what you want ChatGPT to do and when you want it done. So then what will happen? Then the system will suggest the task based on your conversations in which the users have to approve any suggestions before they are created. And all the tasks can be managed either directly in the chat threads or through a new task section, which is only available in the web. So in web, there would be a task section in the profile menu, and it's also easy to modify or cancel any task that you have set up. So of course, when you have created the task, so there's also the option to modify or cancel the task, and upon this completion of the task, the notification will alert the users on web, desktop, and mobile. Means whether you have ChatGPT on your mobile phone, whether it's on the desktop or web, you will get the notification alert. And there is also a limit of the 10 active tasks that can run simultaneously. Means like parallel they can run, and the limit is 10 active tasks. OpenAI hasn't specified when or if the feature might come to the free users, the users who are using the ChatGPT for free. So suggesting tasks might remain a premium feature to help justify the ChatGPT subscription cost, because how the company has the monthly $20 and $200 subscription tiers. And while scheduling capabilities is like a common feature in the digital assistant, this actually marks a shift in ChatGPT's functionality. Because until now, the AI has operated in real time, responding to the immediate requests rather than handling the ongoing task or the future planning. So the addition of the task feature, so it suggests OpenAI is actually expanding ChatGPT's role beyond the conversation into the traditionally held by virtual assistants. And even OpenAI's ambitions appear to stretch beyond the simple scheduling too. Even Bloomberg, they reported that Operator, which is an autonomous AI agent capable of independently controlling the computers, is actually slated for release this month. And even reverse engineer Tibor Blaho found that OpenAI appears to be working on something codenamed Caterpillar that could actually integrate with tasks and allow ChatGPT to search for specific information, analyze problems, summarize data, navigate websites, and even access documents, with users receiving notifications upon the task completion. And also, there is a question that remains, that how reliable these scheduled tasks will be, and what happens if ChatGPT fails to do this time sensitive information. And even OpenAI's decision to launch tasks in beta suggests it's still working out the details, and they also want to gather the real world feedback before a wider rollout. And if you are a paying ChatGPT user, then you can start experimenting with tasks by looking for the 4O with schedule task option in your model picker. And remember that it's still in beta, so you don't have to rely on it for the super important meeting reminder that you want it to have. Here in the official website of OpenAI, there's the scheduled task in ChatGPT, and there's the journal information also. So, how I already told you, it is for the Plus, Pro, and the Team plans. And they also said that these are supported in the web, iOS, Android, and macOS. Means it's for the phone, mobile phones, for the desktop, and even for the web. And they say that on the Windows app, it will come later in Q1. And they say that this scheduled task, it actually gives the ChatGPT the ability to create tasks for itself to run later. And then tasks can be triggered either at specific times or recurring or in the UI. And these tasks are executed regardless of whether the user is currently online. So you don't have to be online for these tasks to be executed. So whether even if you're offline, then also these tasks would be executed. But the users are getting the notifications or emails when the task is complete. And you can, as an example, also you can ask ChatGPT to create the scheduled task for the following. For example, like practice French with me daily, remind me about my mom's birthday, or even can you give me a briefing on the AI news each afternoon? And how to set up the task, there's the option given. For example, if you want to like open your scheduled tasks, so you click on the profile icon and then click on task in the pop-up menu. So this is the pop-up menu, and here you can click on task. If this is your first time setting up a task, then you can select one of the suggested tasks or click on try your own to set up a scheduled task. So if you're first time setting up a task, so you can either click on the suggested task or you can click on try your own to set up a scheduled task. You can also create a new task by asking ChatGPT, but you'll first need to select ChatGPT with scheduled task from the drop down menu on the top of the screen. Then ask ChatGPT to create a task like, for example, remind me of my mom's birthday or remind me when to drink my water bottle. And then once you submit your task to ChatGPT, then this confirmation will be provided. And then it will say, got it, I'll remind you then. And if you need to disable or enable notifications on any of the mobile or desktop apps, you can do so from your notification settings on the ChatGPT web, including the push notifications, emails, or both. So here in the settings, you can go to the notifications and then you can enable or disable. To edit or pause the task you created, you can click on the vertical three dots menu, and then you can also view all your existing scheduled tasks by clicking on view all tasks. So this button, when you click on view all tasks, so you can see all your existing scheduled tasks. And there's also an important note that you have to update additional browser settings to enable the desktop notifications. If like OpenAI or ChatGPT detect that the necessary permissions are not enabled, then you will see this following notice in your conversation, like turn on desktop notification. You'll get this notification. And once you click allow, your browser may provide a notification to enable necessary permissions. Like on Chrome, also you'll see the following, like allow for this site or manage or something like that. So you have to click allow. And if you like to receive the mobile push notifications on iOS or Android, then you have to create a task on your mobile phone by selecting ChatGPT with task in the model selector. And then after you create your first scheduled task, ChatGPT will ask you for the notification permissions. And then after you grant the notification permissions, then the task notification will be delivered on any platform that you use ChatGPT. You can also update your task schedule and notification by clicking on the three dots menu. You can pause or delete the task. And even when you click the pencil icon, this pencil icon, you can update your task name, instructions and schedule settings for your task. You can also update the schedule for your task by following up with the schedule in a conversation where you created the task. So you can also update there also in the conversation where you asked it to create the task. Here, this is the box in which you can change the name, the instructions, the schedule, the timing, and then you can save it. And here it is, there's also the button for pause and delete. And if you select the custom schedule, you'll be provide a link to the task conversation so you can follow up with the scheduling instructions. And there are some limitations also for tasks. So first, ChatGPT has a limit of 10 active tasks at any time. And if you reach this limit, ChatGPT will not be able to create a new task unless you pause or delete an existing active task. And however, I already told you that tasks in ChatGPT are currently in beta, and the following features and tools are not yet supported, in which the voice chats means you cannot give your prompt to ChatGPT in a voice. So it won't create the task when you ask it in the voice. You have to type it. And even file upload is not supported, and even GPT. So these three features in tasks are not supported. Alright, that's it for today's video. If you found this feature useful, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and let me know in the comments how do you plan to use this task in your workflow. So until next time, stay productive and take care. Bye bye.